Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream that many of you have been waiting for, the Fuji 65 build. As some of you know, the Fuji 65 was sent to me, let's see, I'd say about 2 months right now, and only the foam. So the foam finally got to me about a week and a half ago. So I figured today is the day that we build the Fuji 65. So welcome, everyone, welcome. Let's see, I see a Lifeless, Huynh CPT, Thomasoon, Ice Hollow, Iowa 501, Suri, Bivix, Kangpa. Who else is here? No Skills Player. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But there we go. See, comes with the nice Fuji logo right there. Really pretty. See, Ice Hollow says, was this limited? I forgot. I don't think it was limited, you know, as long as it was available, like for the Founders Edition. Like, it was available throughout the entire group buy. So if you happen to have 429 bucks, that's what you got. Let's see, hope your spacebar sounds better than Homogeneo. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys an option tonight, actually, between linear and tactile. You guys get to decide what switch I get to use for this build. So out of curiosity, what did Homogeneo build his with? Looks like we got a couple more seconds here. But yeah, right now, Tealios are currently winning. What's the thockiest linear you can think of? I'd say cherry switches. Something about the cherry housing formula tends to make it sound like the most stockiest switch you can have. So what I've done in the past is I've taken like the cherry top and I've put it on some switches. John Wick says, good thing I canceled my commission with you for jelly. I'm not getting it till late next week. Well, you know, you are more than welcome to change your schedule with me. It is within the documentation that I sent you. Any thoughts on tangerines? Tangerines are a little too high-pitched for me. Like they are definitely definitely very smooth, but I'm not a fan of their sound. So what I've done actually, I have a board in the back here. I've taken the tangerine and I put a cherry top on it. That's what I've done. All right. Now, one thing I forgot to do is to test the stabs. Though I'm pretty sure that these stabs work. We'll do that really quick. I'll be using cherry on these. Alan says, hi Merlin, hello to you too. Sounding pretty good so far. Do I know of any OEM keycaps? The OEM keycaps that I always recommend are like Tai-Hao caps. Not sure of any other brand, to be honest. Alright. All the stabs work just fine. Hooray. They all sound fairly decent as well. I think we're good. With that said, I'm just going to make sure that I can solder this properly, because that is, holy cow. That is a lot of solder. Okay. Man. Alright, let's try it out. Let's try this. This could be very bad. Have I heard about the Ozora board yet? No, I have not. All right, let's give this a shot. It's a $200, 65%. 69%. If only I could afford a mode 65. Yeah, isn't that's coming out on the 18th, I believe. Olive Kino says, mind if I ask if you have any group buy shipments being shipped? I'm still waiting for my bento, GMK bento. And my 7B just arrived. Well, it arrived like last week or something. Where's the hot tub stream at? The hot tub stream is not happening. I'm sorry. The most difficult part of the build was definitely the size of those switch holes. These holes are actually cut out for KL hot swap socket support, but in order to kill two birds with one stone, these holes also have solder pads on them. This means that I had to use pretty much double the amount of solder and had more difficulty keeping the switch flush with the PCB. Alright, looks like we've got them all. Do you usually balance all of your wires even if it's only minimally warped? I try to balance them as best as I can. If they're minimally warped, I'm just like, it could work, it could not, but you always just have to test them out. Let's see. How is my soldering here? Did I miss anything? No, it doesn't look like I missed anything, so that's good. Let's do the lifeguard search. Okay, looks good. Let's go test it out. Let's go test it out. Rigid Technology says, Merlin will save our Fuji 65. This is getting me excited to receive my Fuji 65 Black SE, but the production boards will contain spacebar plate cutouts. I reckon that will change the sound profile of the spacebar. Oh, interesting. I did not know that, but yeah, sure. Let me test out this board. Here, let's use a smaller board right now. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, so unfortunately this is not a QMK powered board. So I do have these two keys down here, which are, I think they're FN keys. So I'll just have to figure out what they do. I think they're FN keys of sorts. Here, let's figure out which one. There we go, that's layer 1. Perfect. What does this do? I don't even know what that key does. Probably a menu key or something. Alright. Yeah, let's go put the board together. ABN can't get over those RGBs. Yeah, it's not for everyone here. Yeah, these guys, huh? Yeah, this is the D60 Lite, courtesy of KBD fans. I really wish that they would have sent me a non-HHKB layout. Probably would have been much happier. Got to be a production oversight. I think it's a design oversight.
I forgot that we had plans. So the roses on the floor and found the champagne by the door. All my favorite things, they were there except for you.
Alright, this is probably the first top-mount board I've built in a long while. So hopefully I like the sound. Hopefully I like the sound. Actually no, I take that back. The last top-mount board I built was the Delta Blade. And I did like the sound of that, just it didn't win me over. There we go, there it is, alright. So yeah, this board does not have any case foam, but I'll build it as the manufacturer intended. Ice houses could just cover those with electrical tape. Well, you could, but imagine a customer going up to KBD fans and being like, hey KBD fans, this is really ugly. And KBD fans being like, oh, easy, just put electrical tape over it. Is that a satisfactory answer for you? Would you be happy with that resolution? Because I wouldn't. I'd be like, what the hell? Give me my refund. Let's see, why are you not going in? Oh wow, okay. Once soldered, I had some significant difficulty piecing both halves of the board together. I kept assuming that there was some component getting in the way. As a result, I ended up creating a new type of mount. Basically, not mounting it at all, and letting the plate stay suspended between both halves by pretty much air. This resulted in a very flexy board, but every time I typed, I would short the board as well. Not a good experience. Forever Tealios. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here in just a bit. Merlin Light Mod 2, USB-C switcheroo. Well, it's not the USB-C that I'm modding, it's how it's being mounted. Like, my expectations for this is that the plate is going to shift. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right. Can I visually see it move? It's not moving, guys. It doesn't move. Here. Can I force it to move? Oh, I can. Just a little bit, though. See that? It's moving. It's moving. Guys, I've created a new burger mount. Instead of using rubber, I'm using air. I'm using air. There we go. All right, let's go put some caps on. I have pretty much. Here, let's go put these screws away. Pressure mount, USB-C mount success, Merlin mount. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I will have to go back on this. Like, I'm not gonna spend the next 30 minutes trying to figure this out. But yeah, let's go try it out. Let's go try it out. Air, I thought it was magic. Here, let's try it out. We're going wild tonight. How did one say wizard mount? Wizard mount, yes. There we go, wizard mount tonight. Not exactly sure it's a legit mounting method, but whatever. Whatever. Mana mount. Yeah, by the way, I'm using GMK Olivia on this. Nada mount. I like it. I like that. What if this makes the keep sound and feel good compared to other Fuji 65 builds? Maybe, maybe. And you guys saw it here first. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This is an unscrewed, like, okay. Oh, there's definitely more flex. Oh, that is so much more flex. I can see the plate move. Is the shifting enough to cause case interference? No. Hopefully it doesn't grind on the sides of the case. Me too. Guess we'll find out in just a bit. Dude, this one's not grinding. This one's not grinding. Yeah, you guys may be bearing witness to a new mount. To a new type of mount. Let's see, where's my page up? There we go. That's what I want. There we go. We got it. All right, look at that. Fuji 65 with GMK Olivia. All right, yeah, let's try it out. Let's try it out. I am super curious at this point. Like, okay, I would actually want to try what a Fuji 65 really feels like. Wow. Yeah, that's a surprise. Here, let's turn off my filters. Let's do a typing test. Let us do a typing test. Kawaii, hold your horses. to turn off my filters before the typing sounds. There we go. Let's do one. Alan, hold your horses. We have not begun the typing sounds. Is this built with Poron foam? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so here we go. Here are my anticipations of this board. Because we didn't mount it properly, we are going to experience additional flex, which may or may not feel good. In terms of sound, the sound should still sound about the same. What I'm concerned about is because of the additional flex, there's a chance that the bottom of the PCB will come into contact with the case. So yeah, who knows? Perhaps while I'm typing, I will trigger a few keys. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Here, you guys can follow along, I guess, along with the typing test. Here we go. So you guys can see if any of the, what do you call that? If I ever short the board. If I ever short the board. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. I'll try to go slow just in case I push it down too much. Yep, I'm shorting it. I'm shorting it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, actually, no, that's not. Yep, it's shorting it. It's shorting it. It's shorting it. But it feels good. It feels so good. Alright, here. Let's go slow and not bottom out. You know, if I did put some foam at the bottom, I'm sure this would not be a problem. Oh, yep. I'm just shorting it. I'm just shorting it. But it feels good. This actually feels pretty darn good. Yeah. No, if I could get that PCB back out, I am going to put a thin layer of foam on the bottom so it doesn't short. Cuz I like how this feels. I like how this feels. LTT Sir says there's not even clearance for foam. If you put like a very thin foam, just so you don't short on the bare metal, it should be fine. Yeah, that's just I like how this feels. It's just dangerous to use. It's super dangerous to use. Here, you know, just so you guys can hear what it sounds like. I'm not gonna do it plugged in. There. I'm not gonna do it plugged in. I'm just gonna type. So we don't damage like the PCB. Here we go. Kraken Y says probably the best sounding Fuji 65 compared to other streamers. Well, I am the most magical streamer, right? So that comes with certain benefits already. Here, this is my Phantom 65 with Queens. What switches are in the Phantoms? In the Phantom, I've got the new Queen switches. They're like the, what do you call it? It's like the dual action switch or something. Phantom does have thinner caps too. After the stream, Feather touched base with me and sent me a video from Sakura. Turns out I was just being too careful. I just had to put a little more elbow grease in when sliding the USB port into place. As a result, I now have a properly mounted Fuji 65, so let's do another typing test here. Actually, with the top mounted in properly, the feel isn't all that different. I do notice a little more stiffness, but overall, the board sounds very poppy to me. I quite like the Fuji 65. Of course, at the time of this video, I really only had it pieced together for like 10-15 minutes here, so I don't have a full review of it quite yet, but my initial take on it is that it sounds great and it feels great. I'm very happy, so thank you very much, Feather, for sending this to me. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope I catch you in the next video. See you guys.